Good morning, good afternoon. This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. Today is October 7th, 2022. Boils down to a 5 if you're going by the 10th month, but the astrological month is a 7, so it boils down to a 2. The number is 7, very divine number. We got a couple transitions that have come up today that we have been feeling the last few days. The moon is still in Pisces, and I went for my walk this morning, and we're doing a lot of heart healing. Yes, especially yesterday, some conflicts or some chaos might have come up in your area to help promote healing and to release those energies. One of the bigger energies that I was picking up on is shadow work. That shadow work is really important. In the classes that I'm taking right now, to move on with your healing and your healing work or whatever you decide to do in this field, your mission, shadow work is very, very important to get to the core issues of the yang side and working with that, accepting it, forgiving it, loving it, and being accepting of who you are is really important. And discovering who you are, your authentic self, your truth, your spiritual truth. With that being said, we got Pluto going direct tomorrow. Thank God. It went retro around April, I think, around the middle to like the 20-something of April. We went retrograde, so we this whole year have been going through a massive transformation, all of us, the collective. It's going direct tomorrow, and now we're going to start taking action with what we've healed from, what we've learned, our truth, our spiritual truth, energies in our life, taking action in all those things. And then we have the full moon in Aries, which is the direct opposite of Libra, which is relationships, balance, harmony, finances. And Aries is ruled by Mars, but Aries is fire, passion. It could be aggressive. There could be arguments, things like that. And it's about oneself. So dealing with yourself and finding that balance within yourself with that Libra energy. Early this morning, the sun was opposing Chiron. And interesting that I came across that today because it's about healing your insecurities and your doubts. And this is all this self-work, shadow work, working on self-love, self-care, self-nurturing. But discovering who you are and all those little quirks that you have. And the last few, probably weeks or so, my son has been really talking about this energy, and I just discovered it after my walk and came and kind of looked up today's energy. And I saw that the sun was opposing Chiron yesterday, and I was being guided to dig into it and feel to see what that means. Well, to me, the sun enlightens things. It brings light to a subject, and it's opposing. Chiron's the wounded healer, so we know that it's bringing light to wounds that we need to heal. It's bringing things to. So it's illuminating past psychological wounds. My son was talking about how being uncomfortable in front of people, insecurities and people looking at him and dealing with that. And he worries that they see him in a certain light, but what he is a very beautiful, handsome man, but people stare at him, but his insecurities are thinking other things. Okay, so illuminating our past psychological wounds that cause these insecurities, feel we are lacking somewhere, could be embarrassed about images or our identity self. And again, that boils down to the shadow work, working on that and discovering what that is and being okay with it. Being proud of who you are and forgiving and loving and self-love. You might overcompensate with that energy. You might overdo because of feeling of embarrassment, and it's just about being self and being comfortable with who you are and being balanced. You might be anxious to be in public eye, and both of my sons are going into school or in school now for music and producing, and one of them doesn't sing. He just wants to, and he has to sing once a week. He has to sing, excuse me, he has to sing once a week and is totally out of his comfort zone. But to me, it's building up his confidence with himself. It's teaching, and he had strong social anxieties, my youngest, and he's building on himself, his confidence. And this is all designed. It was all meant to be for a reason. Now we want to be a part of harmonious unions. So with all this going through, with the sun opposing Chiron and recognizing that, now we want to be part of harmonious unions, balance. And another thing that we're recognizing in this energy, so the outcome of it is wanting to be in like energy unions, harmonious balance. Recognizing who's truly there for and sees you for who you are and loves you for that. It's about unconditional love and also loving yourself unconditionally. So now you're going to have a face-off with people that were with you, that were down with you through this process and loves you for who you are, all your quirks and everything, and who is partnering with you just for image, for appearances. Wow, he's good looking, or she's good looking, and or whatever it is, or he's a cop or she's a cop, or whatever it is. Okay, so our willingness is to confront our self-doubt, shows others it's possible to be victorious and triumphant over adversity, even if it's difficult to access confidence now. The sun opposing Chiron will leave us stronger and more self-aware. So everything I said boils down to this energy will leave us stronger, spiritually stronger, and more self-aware, and bringing in that confidence and that courage and all that. So that's what this all boils down to. And now let's boil it down a little bit more to the core, is your confidence, your awareness, that energy of being victorious or triumphant, because it's a high vibrational energy, will help the people around you. It'll bring up their confidence, and it'll help them surpass their fears. Okay, so I was picking up, how does this relate to the twins, the divine masculine, divine feminine? Well, we're all going through that. We're clearing out the shadow work, we're clearing out the insecurities and doubts, and we're being more confident in that, and we're growing, and okay. So next energy this afternoon, if you're not in it already, depending on where you are, is the moon is sextile with Uranus. And that's stimulating our intuition. So you might fall, being aware is really important. And I've been talking about that a lot this last week or two, is about to be in your energy, to be aware of your five senses. Get off social media, sit and just be with yourself and feel your body, how it reacts to certain energies, the wind, the leaves, the with this fall energy is about clearing out. It's about rebirth. The leaves are falling. It's beautiful. Being in that place and recognizing animals or spirit guides are coming in. Your animal guides are coming in. Recognizing them, watching what they do, watching what direction they go, how many come in. Keep track of the numbers. Everything's connected. Everything's aligned. But to be aware, staying aware today offers many surprises. Serendipitous encounters will steer you towards unexpected insights. Opportunities may rise out of the blue. Something out of the blue. It could be that Page of Cups, out of the blue, a message, intuitive message. The moon's still in Pisces, so it's that strong intuition. So just sit and be aware and confident with this energy of where you're at now. So with that being said, I call on the angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call all the directions, west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations, and the elements, fire, air, earth, what is it? Fire, earth, air, water, and ether. Okay. Oh, one card flew out. We have a jumper. It's Aries. Aries, of course, the Emperor. Chiron's in Aries right now. The wounded healer, healing self. Aries is about self. It's the first of astrology. The moon soon to be in Aries, a full moon in Aries, and Jupiter's in Aries also. So Aries is that protector, stability, structure, staying together. And then I get to see the Six of Pentacles too here. So it's that balance, that union, that alignment within yourself, the masculine feminine within yourself. Strong, courageous energy. I'm feeling it. I'm getting angel tingles up my spine. So there's some Kundalini action going on here too. So guides, what is the message for the collective on the Twin Flame journey today? I'm getting a lot of phone calls right now. Sorry about that. So the first card I get is the Moon. So I mess up the cards before I even get on here and really mess them up. I smudge them off. And I was doing that and the Moon popped out. So it's really reflecting on this full moon in Aries energy and also the moon in Pisces right now. So Pisces is about going within. This Pisces moon energy is really strong about watching movies, maybe feeling a little like you want to be by yourself today, relaxing. Your body might feel tired, daydreaming. Allow yourself to do all those things. That's where all these messages will come in. If it's not a spiritual message, these messages are coming in. So the moon is unseen problems, voluntary change. It's illuminating things, facing our subconscious, okay? And then I get retreat with that, of that lack of confidence. Interesting. So those two cards kind of wrap up the moon opposing Chiron, because that's that confidence energy we were talking about. The moon's illuminating, facing our subconscious. Those two cards really represent what I was just speaking of. And then now we got telling the truth, the spiritual truth. Yes, the beginning stages. That's seeing the truth within yourself. That's also Pluto, but doing that shadow work, seeing the truth in there. Willingness to overcome self-doubt. We got the Two of Cups reversed. Could be some regrets. Could be some arguments coming in. Discord energy of recognizing things. Okay. Trinity. Center point. It's under the moon. Studious. Doing your work. And to me, that being out and about in the public's eye too. God, I get so many phone calls right now. Is that dedication is paying off, reward. Could be your trade, schooling, going to school, going to work, things like that you're insecure about. But to me, it's that center point. The masculine and feminine is illuminating a lot of those things. And now we got the Four Wands reversed. That's your structure, your foundation. Pluto going direct too is seeing the spiritual truth tomorrow. So that's stirring up. Oh, I didn't talk about the 3 portals. Tomorrow is the Pluto going direct in Pluto. Pluto going direct in Pluto. Pluto going direct in Capricorn. October 9th is the full moon in Aries. And then we got the 10-10 portal. Massive, massive transformational energy. Massive vortexes opened up. So we're really feeling this energy really strong, okay? And so I get some canceled energy here. Feeling of sadness. It's underneath retreating. A lack of confidence. Canceled celebrations. Things could cancel this today, this weekend. Could cancel, could be... and the purpose of it is to be with... There's Venus. She's... Venus is in Libra, also the sun, but this is balance, rebirthing energy, harmonious energy. The spiritual truth is above that, in everything, in relationships, all that's coming in. We're rebirthing, a strong, massive rebirthing energy out of that, and the messages are coming in. Strong page, I was feeling the Page of Cups energy, and the pages are the feeling of, it's not the act. The Knights are the actions. The pages is the insight, the planning, the messages. And that's where I get family news coming in. You know, there's some patient energy, but some type of message is coming in. And then I get the Star reverse, and that's Chiron. And that's underneath the moon energy. It could cause some, that lack of faith, hopelessness, despair, depression, all of that, Chiron reversed. And that's what the sun is opposing with the moon energy here, is that shadow stuff and being more centered and able to look into that. So really pulling yourself into your heart center and recognizing those energies. That's Chiron. That's what Chiron. Sun is opposing Chiron. That's that shadow stuff. And we got this Queen of Cups reversed is insecurities. Okay. And that is making us unhappy here. The insecurities, depression, all of those things. But I get then the Queen of Pentacles face up, and she is faithful, resourceful. She's a grounded, really centered, and she's underneath Venus here. And it's interesting. It's like kind of going from that insecurity, not confident, to being grounded and really stable into Mother Earth, really grounded. Her roots are really grounded to Mother Earth here. And then I get Nine of Wands reversed, which is having faith, isolation ends, a little bit of defensiveness, but the isolation ends. So it's kind of like a rebirth energy. And then we got Uranus, of course, in the subconscious. And that energy is with the moon sextiling with Uranus here. You got the moon here in the conscious, and you got Uranus in the subconscious. And Uranus is taking that leap of faith, being confident. There's the deceiving energy. And I was thinking about deceiving energy. It showed up yesterday, too, of deceiving oneself, of lack of, it could be lack of consciousness, not being aware. Now that you're aware, you're able to take that leap. Before you weren't, you're in that shadow work consumed you, that dark side consumed you, those low vibrationals consumed you, those insecurities, those doubts, all that. Now you're conscious, it's the lack of but now you're taking that leap, you're aware. There's the divine feminine energy next to that. She's more confident, the divine feminine. She's in her spiritual strength. And that's helping the masculine lure him in, alluring energy. Feisty, confident. That's that feminine side of her, and that's that moon energy. Knight of Swords reversed here underneath the Seven of Swords. It could be a violent person, out of control energy. And that's that strong Uranus energy and that moon in Aries coming up. So be careful of arguments, because there could be some strong arguments coming in this energy. And then regret is coming in. That stagnation coming in, daydreaming, nostalgia. That Four of Cups energy is kind of really with this today, feeling this Piscean moon energy here of really falling. And then I said with the Pisces moon just in itself is really by yourself and reflecting and resting and just lounging, watching movies, really sticking to yourself, finding that peace within you, the Six of Swords, calm after the storm. So any kind of arguments or anything from the past that we've been through now is the masculine and feminine are together, both in the same boat. And to me, both in the same boat is recognizing too, is that we're all going through this. We're all going through this, so it's calm after the storm, calm waters, moving forward. A journey or traveling could be coming in too. And the theme for today is coming out of this abandonment, financial struggles. And I was talking about the finances yesterday, and there's the spiritual strength, and there's the Ace of Wands rebirthing. That's this Pluto going direct. The spiritual strength came in here, and that's the feminine taming the masculine of that confidence, a strong confidence, and working and pushing through your troubles. Moving, it's an uphill struggle, but you're pushing through, you're aware. And I got Eight of Cups reversed, so that's like fully learning from the past. Could be someone returning home too. Okay, and then we have the Five of Pentacles here, and that's that depression here, that there's some depression energy in here. Financial struggle it could be too, but family conflict could be financial failure. And that's that old structure is breaking down, but the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, coming out of that. This Pluto going direct is taking action, is transformation, strong rebirth energy. There's a Hierophant underneath that, Uranus energy. And yes, beautiful energy. And then there's Pluto, of course. Clarity, spirit clarity is coming in. So that's your message for today. Really a lot of information. Let's pull 3, or I think it's 4 cards comes out for the energy today, straight up. Juggling, trying to find balance, the Two of Pentacles. Trying to find that balance within yourself. And there's the Two of Cups with that, the soul connection. So that's that union, that alignment, harmonious in Trinity, staying centered. Okay? Vesica Piscean energy. And then the Ace of Wands, rebirthing with all of that. Okay? And then we got a moon card today. Oh, goodness. Okay. What's the moon energy today? What's the Piscean moon? The spiritual messages coming in. Having faith in your dreams, believing in that. A lot of dreaming coming with the Piscean moon energy too. Oh, okay. One more card for the moon energy because we're getting into the full moon in Aries. You and your loved ones are safe, okay? You're safe. You're going through this process. And then a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So it's really showing that you're safe, stay centered, stay balanced. You and your masculine are looking at each other. You're in spiritual union. I like the TV in the background, the vibrational music there. It's very high. I just noticed that. Okay. So it's a fiery climax approaches for the masculine and feminine. I got a bunch of cards that came in. A powerful move here. A powerful move. And that's with Pluto going direct tomorrow, the storyteller. You're going to be telling stories years from now about this transition that you're involved in, this massive transformation. A powerful move. That's the Queen. A merry motive coming in. That wants to come out again. It flipped out before too. A lot of twos. 22, incredible manifestational energy. It came out again, the storyteller. You will be telling stories, feeling the world, the collective. Again, everyone is going through this massive energy. The wisdom of the oracle. I haven't used this one in a while. Okay, this one. Not for you. Recognizing that. What is not for you and letting that go. And there's the new life coming in. Rebirth energy. So they're letting go. Masculine, feminine is letting go. What is not for you? What is not meant to be? And releasing that. And I'm getting a lot of moves here. Like we got the chessboard here. And there's the message coming in. What's not for you. And being able to let that go and recognizing that. Who stuck by your side wholeheartedly and loved you for who you are. And who stuck beside you that just because of the presence of who you are or the delusion, okay? And then here's the Queen here, a powerful move. So there's a powerful move that's happening here. And I'll just read a little bit on that one because this is a long reading. Is action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intentions, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, positive change. So massive changes are happening. That shift is happening with this massive vortex, triple vortex that's opening up here. And so let me know how you're doing. I send you love and light. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.